What's up, everybody out there? Witches, wizards, and muggles, welcome back. And I'm just waiting to see if anybody can tell me if they can hear me before we continue. I brought it out here so that I could have a little bit more of a background. Tilt this camera a little bit. See, I got some stuff behind me, some wands I've unboxed, some sets I've unboxed, some stuff I've made. It's amazing. Well, if nobody's going to watch, I guess I will go ahead and just go. So I literally just made a video unboxing the last of my mystery wand professor sets. Well, I'm thinking, I thought I had 3 of them because I unboxed 2 because I just wanted to finish unboxing the set, but I thought I had 3, but I only have 2. So let's do the video. I did the video, walked over to my truck, opened up the back door, boom, sitting right there. This thing's slippery. Was a Harry Potter mystery wand. Because I was counting the ones I have, and it was 8. And I know I bought all 9 because contains 1 of 9 mystery wands. So I guess without further ado, let's go. I can tell you right now which ones I need. I need the Elder Wand and I need Flitwick. I have everybody else's wand. I have the mystery wand of Remus Lupin, Minerva McGonagall, Alastor Moody, Horace Slughorn, Severus Snape, Pomona Sprout, and Sybil Trelawney. I do need the Elder Wand and Phileas Flitwick, and if I unbox this and it happens to be Phileas Flitwick, I'm going to be a little disappointed in myself because when I bought this set, I also bought my son Noah. I also bought him one of these, and he unboxed it. I'm not sure if he unboxed it on my channel. I don't think he did. I think he just opened it. But it was the Elder Wand. So the wand's floating around here somewhere. But as far as the display and the die-cast icon, I haven't seen it since he unboxed it. So let's keep our fingers crossed that this is Phileas Flitwick or the Elder Wand. Otherwise, this live kind of has no purpose. If you want to know an update on my son, he is doing perfect, fantastic. I think he's a little bit over a month out from surgery, and it was flawless. It was flawless. Could have asked for a better surgery. It was amazing. No worries. I mean, we were worried going into it, but anyways, let's get to this unboxing. Just to let you all know, he is perfect. He's doing great. He's in the living room taking a nap. So let's see what we got. I have a whole 0 people watching, so let's take this out of the box. Again, I try to keep the box and the bag intact because I do put the box back in the bag for if I ever need to put them back in the box or the bag or trade them later, or sell the duplicates off, or Okay, let's get this open. Now, I always say open these upside down. There's a reason for that because there are die-cast icons in here that fall out if you open them upright. And I could already see by this die-cast icon that I think it's somebody I already have. So I'm a little bit worried to even keep this video up. But alas, we'll just go to the wand. That just means I have 1 more to trade. So we'll go to the wand. Here is the wand. And I do have this one. So this is why you open it upside down, because the die-cast icon will just fall out. So Sybil Trelawney. I already have hers, but I'll go ahead and keep going with this video. See, this is the display. This is what the wand goes in. Right there we have the Hogwarts house symbols right there, and I really got to figure out this camera but on the back, Noble Collection, Wizarding World. So if anybody ever says like, oh, you don't have a legitimate wand, yeah, I do. So this is the wand, the mystery wand of Sybil Trelawney. I don't believe I have her actual wand. No, I don't think I have her actual wand, so it was nothing to compare it to. But then we have her die-cast icon, which is the orb of confusion. No, this isn't SpongeBob. No, it's her orb, where she can tell the future, tell you prophecies. But these have the trademark on them, like I always do, just to show you. These things are heavy. These things are legit. When I say die-cast icon, it's a metal, and it's a solid metal at that. So let's take this die-cast icon and let's stick it right here. And we put the wand right here, and we have Professor Trelawney's wand right here. So unfortunately, I do have this wand. So I'm going to try to keep this video short and probably end it right now that someone actually started viewing me. But this is another wand for me to try to trade off. Now I have two to trade to be able to get the two that I need. But I guess I'll explain a little bit. These are made of plastic. So the authentic replicas, they're made of resin. These are made of plastic. So I'll go ahead and talk to anybody that may be talking right now. Alexio, I believe. Sorry if I butchered your name, but hey, what's up? How you doing? I was just unboxing my last mystery wand set for the Professor version. I got Sybil Trelawney. I already have her, but I need the Elder Wand, and I need Phileas Flitwick. So I did already make a video of Sybil Trelawney. So if anybody has any questions, let me know. I'll take a little bit putting everything up. That way you guys have a chance to ask anything. I will be going on this website that I follow, or Facebook that I follow. That way I could try to trade this and the other Professor Slughorn. I have two Professor Slughorns, and now I have two Sybil Trelawney wands. Good thing about me keeping these boxes is if I ever go to trade them off or sell them, I could just put them right back in the boxes. I'm certain because these are Walmart, or I think Target had them at one point, but I'm certain because these are like a Walmart mystery wand. A lot of people don't think of them as the Noble Collection, which they are a Noble Collection, but a lot of people don't really take that into consideration. And I'm almost positive that half the people throw these boxes away. So no, I do keep the boxes, and I try not to rip the packaging. But hopefully here, I'll be able to make another actual video, with these other two wands. Whether I'm opening the box from scratch, which I won't be since I'm trading it, it'll still be an unboxing for me to be able to see, like, in hand, those mystery wands of the two that I need. So hopefully you can hear me. I'm going to type in here. Can you hear me? So yeah, we do have this one, and I don't know, kind of like lives like this, when you have duplicates, it's almost like a waste. But if I get to interact with any of you, that's kind of cool too. I kind of went live the last minute because literally, like I said, I just made this video and I walked out to my truck, and this is sitting right there in the back. Do you have any questions for me, Alexio? If not, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I got to edit my other video and make a post trying to trade this wand off. You could pretty much ask me anything if you want to talk about stuff I got behind me or whatnot. But looks like nobody's going to be asking any questions. So, hold on. Somebody, Alexio, just asked me, can he look at we don't We don't speak that name out loud. I don't really ever see it spelt. No, I'm just kidding. He who must not be named. So I do have one right there, and I believe I have two more. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I have this set right here. It's actually twisty tied on there so that my son doesn't take them off. But if you look up a little bit, I have that He Who Must Not Be Named display case, and I went out and bought um, oh went out and bought it's through Noble Collection, but it's from the wand maker Grigorovich. No, Noble Collection. I don't know. I went out. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I went out and bought the wand from the wand maker himself. I did that with him and Harry Potter because the wands are really symbolistic in the videos and everything, and I wanted to keep those authentic as I could. I mean, no matter what, they are authentic. But just to let you know, Alexio, I do have an unboxing video of this. So scroll through my videos. There's a folder called Harry Potter Wand Unboxings, and I actually go into detail with the wands and the character as much as I can. Let me show you this box real quick. So the difference between the Noble Collection boxes and these boxes is pretty much fluff, and these boxes are a lot better. Noble Collection boxes are like hard plastic. So these have like the velvet right here, and when you open it up, this stuff is nice and soft and it's squishy, and the wand fits right in here, so it's perfectly protected. But the only difference between Noble Collection wands and not Grigorovich, but Ollivander wands is the packaging. That's it. The wands are the same. Just one, I guess you're getting more luxury out of. But this is He Who Must Not Be Named one, and it is one of my favorite wands. This is a 2018. I'm sorry, I can't get this camera to when I have it on autofocus, it just goes crazy. But I like this wand because I think it reminds me of bone. But I think right here is supposed to be like the beak of something. But to me, it looks like a bone. And I love skulls. I love skeletons. I like things like that. I don't know the anatomies of them or anything like that, but I just love the way they look, and this kind of reminds me of it. Plus the color of it, it looks like a bone. The shape and the color, it looks like a bone. And this is the most powerful wizard besides Dumbledore and a lot of the wizards in there. Really, he is the most powerful. I mean, he has power just seeping from him. But this is the Ollivanders, He Who Must Not Be Named wand right here. One of the reasons why I wanted the Ollivanders was because to keep it authentic. Because Harry Potter and He Who Must Not Be Named, they both got their wands through Ollivander, and they share that core of the phoenix feather. So I just had to keep that part authentic, really. We have another question from Raheen Zorob. Sorry if I butchered your name. Can you show me Mad Eye's wand and Lucius compared now, please, if you don't mind? I didn't want to make this video super long, but hey, you only go live every once in a while. I did make a comparison video of Lucius Malfoy's wand, just because it's really hard for me to do, because one's in the box and the other one is zip tied up there to it's not zip tied, it's about to fall off. Thank you for letting me know that. Let me fix that real quick. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's normally zip tied up there. So thanks for pointing that out. I will be fixing that. But I did make a comparison video of the two Lucius Malfoy ones that I have. But I will show you Mad Eye Moody's wand real quick. I do have his wand. Uh, so this is kind of nice. I've actually been wanting to show this off, so I'll do it briefly. I made this. I so I had a really big old box screen TV. I think it was like a 60-inch or something like that, and it broke. And no, it didn't break. I didn't want it, so we put it out by the street. And the person that was helping me, we put a couple things out, and I said, "Hey, don't lean that against the TV, because the TV still works." He leaned it against the TV. TV fell over, so I took out this plexiglass and took advantage of it. And this opens up so that I can get the wands in and out. Now, Mad Eye Moody, this wand is massive. It's pretty hard to take out here, actually. Okay, so I have a lot of favorites with Harry Potter, and Mad Eye is actually one of them. I guess I'm gonna have to change the title of this video. This wand is heavy. Let me go grab my scale real quick. This is one of the heaviest wands I have. Lucius Malfoy's is the heaviest because his is the biggest. And Hagrid's wand, I do have Hagrid's wand. I made a video of him too. His one's not really heavy, but it's big. But this one is just heavy. So I got my scale. We got it zeroed out right now. Let me set this on it real lightly. We have 145 grams or 5 ounces, a little bit over 5 ounces. So it's actually pretty heavy for a wand. I can't get too close to the camera because it won't focus. But this thing is massive. Mad Eye Moody's wand it's massive. It fits his character perfectly because he's real rough around the edges. I mean, let's face it, he's just real rough in general. But this wand is real rough, and it's heavy. It's legitimately heavy. And for me, the heavier something is, the more I like it, because that, to me, that means quality. Like, it's not going to easily break like this. This one has absolutely zero flex to it. So the rigidity of this wand means it's going to be true to Mad Eye Moody. I say that, but then when he got his body taken over, not really taken over, but who was it that replicated him with the polyjuice potion? Who was it? Who was it? Professor. I can't remember. But anyways, I don't know what wand he used. Like, I'd like to go back to the movies and watch it, because if he used Professor Mad Eye Moody's wand, then that's pretty crazy. But then at the same time, it's not, because he did. I guess he would have overpowered him and used his wand. But this is Mad Eye Moody's wand. It's amazing. I love it. It's huge. Let me put it back real quick. Oh, I didn't even have it in there right, because I can't get it in there right. Okay. Plus, they all come with these name tags, which is just great. I love the name tags. One, because people that come over, they don't have to ask me, "Oh, whose wand is that?" And let's face it, there's so many wands that I would even stare at them and say, "Man, I can't remember whose wand that is." So I might pull out my Harry Potter book of wands and try to find out whose wand it is. And it makes it easier to put back in the box also, because the boxes, they also have their names on it. Is Lucius Malfoy's wand the heaviest? I'd say Lucius is bigger just because, or heavier, because his wand's bigger. Because it's a walking stick and the wand. And I'd say the wand itself is heavier. I believe I weighed it in my video. So again, if you go to the Harry Potter wand unboxings or wand comparisons, I think I weighed out. I compared the two different versions of his wand that I have, and I weighed them out. So I'll go there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Lucius is heavier because that snake That serpent right there on the tip of his wand, that's solid metal. So it's pretty heavy, and that's one of the reasons why I like his one so much. Like I said, the heavier the better. And I like skulls and stuff like that. And I don't necessarily like snakes, but that is just the detail that had to go into that. It's incredible. Um, what is your all-time favorite wand? So my all-time favorite wand, it's got to be a tie. And I sound bad saying it, but he who must not be named. I already talked about that. Lucius Malfoy, Hagrid's, and Bellatrix Lestrange. I got to tell you, the first Bellatrix Lestrange wand I ever had, it was from like a knockoff, HP7. Um, I got to do some comparison videos because just me telling you doesn't do it any justice. But the wand it was nothing at all like it was supposed to be. I was extremely disappointed. And I had those versions of those wands displayed in here. And every time I looked at it, I just got a little embarrassed about how it looked. Because people, yeah, I know that wand. That's Bellatrix's wand. I was like, yeah, but it looks nothing like that. Like they didn't even come close to it. Um, but yeah, it's kind of like a tie. Like it's hard to like name one wand. But I guess if I had to name one wand, it would be he who must not be named. Just the power behind the wand. Um, like Ollivander said, terrible. He did terrible things, but great. No. After all, he was powerful, great, but terrible. And it's true. He was a great wizard. He was powerful, but he was terrible. He did terrible things with his magic. Um, like I said, I like bones. I like skulls, and his wand reminds me of a bone, and especially with the color, it just matches perfectly. I'm just going down the comments right now. Is the actual wand of Lucius heavier than Mad Eyes? Yes, it is. I think. Like I said, you'll have to go to my comparison video of the Lucius Malfoy. But I just weighed Mad Eye's wand, and it was a little bit over 5 ounces. I know Lucius's wand itself, not the walking stick, but the wand was heavier, or is heavier. Can I see Bellatrix's wand? So Bellatrix's, I don't know why it's so amazing. Like the witch behind Bellatrix, the craziness that she has. I don't know if it's the witch behind it or if it's the actor. Because to me, if you're a good actor, whether you're bad or not, I'm gonna like you. I'm gonna like you based on your acting. And she does an amazing job of acting. So I know somebody else just popped in. This just turned into a Q&A, everybody. So go ahead, ask me anything you want. I have her wand on a display. Let me see. I got to keep track of my battery because I can't go live on my phone right now. But here is Bellatrix's wand and the display. So the display that comes from the Noble Collection comes like this. And I won't go into too much detail because, again, head down to my wand unboxings. I have Bellatrix Lestrange in there, but let me grab her wand real quick. So this wand is amazing. It kind of reminds me, like, I guess, of a boomerang. How the boomerangs have, that edge, that curve to them. So you throw them and they come back. But it's like out of all the wands, this one's the most craziest looking. Like it's, like the Sybil Trelawney wand. It's straight, right? It's normal. It's regular. This is the most irregular wand out of all of them. And Bellatrix is probably one of the most irregular characters of them all. She's very outgoing, very crazy. Doesn't really care what she does. She'll just kind of do it. But yeah, this one, I love it. Thanks. Oh, you wanted to buy it. So go to the noblecollection.com, and that's where you can buy it. Or if you're in the UK, you can't buy it in the US. I think it's like noblecollection.com /UK or something like that. But no, her wand is amazing. I mean, there's not really a lot to it. It does have a little bit of detail to it. But there's nothing about it really that makes it pop out. It's just kind of knowing who the character is, and you're actually holding that psychotic witch's wand in your hand. And you know, I know it's all fantasy and fake, but still, to have a part of this in your home, that's crazy. Um, so it's I don't mean to like all the bad people's wands, but I mean, the actions that they perform, how they act, how they use the wand, um, the power behind it. It's kind of what draws me to it, I guess. Um, Sybil's wand does look like Sirius's wand. It does really. This is the mystery wand version, by the way, if you're just popping in. But yeah, it really does have a similar looking to Sirius's wand. If you're just kind of glancing at it right away, you'd probably get them confused. But I don't know. For the most part, most of their wands they're made to the characters. Like in the movies, they say the wand chooses the wizard, but um, the way that they're designed to kind of fit with their character, like Bellatrix's wand, how I can look at the wand and kind of identify its like the way it looks to her. Like, why is it bendy? Well, that's because in Mad Eye's wand, like it's so rough. Well, that's because Mad Eye. So they're all designed to fit their characters. So I guess when you do see them with their wands, you go, okay, yeah, yeah, that looks like his wand. And it's kind of cool because they're not all the same wands, right? Because there's so many wands to collect. I think like 64 or something like that. And plus, you're getting all the mystery wands. Um, but it's not like you're just collecting a wand and they all kind of look the same and you can't tell them apart. You can completely tell them apart. So that's what's kind of cool about it too. Um, so if anybody else has any more questions, now would be the time because we're going on 27 minutes. Um, but it doesn't matter. I'll sit here and talk as long as somebody's talking. I do have a lot of flies in here though, so that's why I'm hanging around with the fly swatter. This was originally a video about this mystery wand, but it turned, like I said, turned into a Q&A. If anybody's popping in, doesn't matter if I know you, if I don't know you. If you have a question, pop it down below. Let me know. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I got time. I've been wanting to do this for a while, really. Can you take the sword of Gryffindor out of the case? No. Well, yes and no. I do have it right here. Right there. Again, you want to see me unbox it? It's in my playlist. I think it's under House Treasures. I did unbox that. It's one of my first unboxings, actually. It's more of a display. It's not sharp at all. It kind of reminds me of like a gigantic letter opener. But that's one of the things I always wanted was the Sword of Gryffindor. But no, well, I mean, yeah, I think you can take it out of the case, but it requires removing a lot of screws and things. Um, I do show in a video. I think there is screws that you can take out, but as far as like it being displayed on the wall, and, hey, let me take this out. You can't just take it out. You have to remove a bunch of the screws. But the sword it's not at all. Sorry, I keep moving my. The sword is not at all. It's not actual size. It's not the real weight of a sword. So you wouldn't get the real experience of a sword with it. Oh man. But it is nice to have because it's a house treasure. It's like a big part of the Harry Potter franchise, and it's just one of the things. I know it's Gryffindor, Godric Gryffindor. I'm a Hufflepuff, but still, that means nothing really. Just the symbolism behind it is what I liked. And I do have a lot of the Mattel dolls. I think I have all of them. I'm not quite sure. What is your favorite Death Eater wand? Oh man, so like I said, I like skulls. So my favorite Death Eater one. I mean, he who must not be named aside. That's my favorite. It's just my favorite one in general. But if he wasn't in there, I don't really consider he who must not be named a Death Eater. So I'm a little confused why his wand is in there. It makes sense why it's in there, but I really don't think it should be in there. But it would be this one up top. It's got the skull head on it, and I like skulls. Um, I don't know whose wand it is because the Death Eater one. Somebody, if you go to the unboxing, it's probably under wand unboxings, or it might be under wand set unboxings. But somebody put in the comments like who's what wand belongs to who, and yeah, I don't remember whose wand it is, but it's a skull. I like the skulls. There's no reason why, like, but no meaning behind it, the character or nothing. It's just I like skulls. Um, but I have this right here on the wall. I intend to get some fiberglass and make some casings out of it so that this stays protected because it is kind of like near our kitchen. So I do want everything to stay protected from the grease, from the dirt, from the the climates and everything. Um, but the place where I'm going to get the fiberglass is 150 miles away, and you can't exactly just go out there at the drop of a dime. Hello, Sonorous. I'm sorry, I'm probably saying everybody's name wrong. Oh, happy to finally catch you. Right, right. I was going to end this like 20 minutes ago, and people just started asking me stuff, so I figured I'd stay. Why not? um, Right. Okay. So if any of you have any wands, if I tempt you, if I bully you enough, and peer pressure you enough into buying a wand, unbox it. Tag me in it. Um, I wouldn't mind seeing it. Um, you know what? I bought all this stuff. I've always I've always wanted all of the wands, which is why I started collecting the cheaper versions. But then I found out that cheap version I was collecting, they didn't have the whole set. So opportunity came my way. I bought a bunch of stuff, and I was just gonna open it up, display everything, but I thought, why not? Why not make a Harry Potter channel so that everybody can see? Um, they can kind of get a feel of what everything looks like, how it is, understand it a little bit better, and it's gonna help me appreciate what I bought, what I'm unboxing, um, like these ones, for instance. I didn't really want them. I honestly I didn't want them. But since I'm unboxing them and I sit back and I kind of look at what I have and what I'm collecting, I appreciate it. Now I want to collect them. So it's kind of why I started the channel. What's your Harry Potter props? What's all your Harry Potter props? Like which ones are you talking about? Because I like what Harry Potter stuff have I collected? Because I have more than just the ones. Like I say, if you go to my page, I have playlists of just about everything that I have for the most part. The big things I try to collect are things like um, the wands, of course, the house treasures, the wand sets. These are the wanted posters from Deathly Hallows, Part 1, possibly. I made these frames. I bought parchment paper from Universal Studios online, and I just printed everything out. And then I have the Mattel dolls. I have all the Horcruxes. I actually have the Sorting Hat, but it's like an electronic version of it. I don't know. I haven't really looked at it since I bought it, and I'm not sure if I like it. But I'm very particular. I have the mystery wands. I'm very particular about what I collect because there's a lot of Harry Potter stuff out there. So I try to collect what's authentic and what I can collect in sets. Because if I'm not going to have the whole set, trying to collect it's kind of useless. Or if it's the right price, like I found something on one of the sites I follow, $2. Can't pass that up. $2. If I don't like it, it was $2. If I love it, and if it's worth it, it was $2. So, um, right? Okay, so you're starting a custom wand collection. Like, are you making ones? Because that is good on you. If you can make that stuff, that is amazing. A lot of people like that, and that's hard work. Um, but as far as collecting, I try not to collect things people have made. Um, I did recently in my last video, I bought a potion set from somebody. If you go watch that video, I'd greatly appreciate it. And the person I bought the product from would greatly appreciate it. It's a potion set. It's a little mini potion set. That's probably one of the only things that I would buy from somebody that made Harry Potter, because the potion sets, they're not just out there to buy. They're, if you go to noblecollection.com and type in potions, they're just not there. So that's something you kind of have to purchase DIY. It's probably never ever going to be worth anything, but I don't collect this stuff because it's worth anything. I collect it because it means something to me. There's like a deep meaning behind it. It makes me feel better, and so that's why I collect it. But usually, I try to collect Noble Collection or Sin replicas, or a well known distributor that makes authentic replicas. One of the things I want is like the cardboard cutouts of the characters. I have nowhere to put them, but I thought that'd be pretty cool to have like Harry, Hermione, and Ron, like their cardboard cutouts. But like I said, I don't know where to put them. Right now, unboxing artesian wands. I don't know what that is. What's an artesian wand? I have Sirius's Elder, Ginny's, the Sword of Gryffindor wand. I'm getting You Know Who Is wand on Monday. You Know Who's wand is amazing. Just anybody's wand, like they're all amazing. If you look at the wand and go, oh man, that's ugly. Like I don't like that. But it's not really like, for me. It's not about like whose wand is it, sort of. But it's more like, hey, I have part of this magic in my hand in my house, and I want to put it on display, not just for me to see, but for see whether they like it or not. Um, I want to be able to see it, and if it does get ruined, it's neither here nor there. Like this, I need to encase it so that it doesn't get ruined. I would like to protect my stuff, which is why this is behind plexiglass, and my other display over there is behind glass. It's in. I built a wall to ceiling display case, and I got custom glass for it to keep it all protected. Um, but it's just like, feeling that magic. You have part of Harry Potter inside your house in your hands, to hold and kind of experience. So that's kind of cool. I like. So any wand is just great to have. I think it's awesome to collect one of a kind items, especially something you're passionate about. I'm really into wands. Say some wood artisans made in some. Yeah, right. So I think one of the reasons I like Lucius Malfoy's wand, not only is it because of that freaking pure metal head on that wand, but that's like one of the only wands that's wood. I think Hagrid's wand might be wood, but the rest of them are resin, and the mystery wands are plastic. So that's one of the reasons I didn't want to collect mystery wands, because they're plastic. But then when you get right down to it, you're collecting like a part of history. These are noble collection. The mystery ones, they are a noble collection. So it's not like it's just some random toy that you just bought from Fisher Price or something. You know, Artesian, like woodworkers make them. Oh yeah, so I might be interested in that. But they have to look exactly like the replicas, though. I wish the replicas were made out of wood, just because resin would break. I guess wood would break too, but there's a reason why I've never told this. There's a reason why I don't show off my wand in the videos, because I dropped it one too many times and it broke. So if you're curious, like what a resin wand looks like, it's basically what it is. If you drop them too many times, they unfortunately break, which is why I display my wands and try my best not to drop them. I got Snape's wand and mystery wand set that you was unboxing. Yeah, I have Snape's wand too. I just made a video unboxing. I actually have 7 of the professor wands, and I do in the end of that video show all the ones I have the professor set, and I'm kind of glad that I had the Sybil Trelawney, the spare. That way, the site that I'm on, I can go there and because I only had one wand, I had a Horus Slughorn to trade, but now I have two to trade, so I'm pretty happy about that to help someone else out while helping me out. So kind of a win-win for everybody involved. Do I have a replica of whose wand? Ollivander's? Yes, I haven't unboxed it yet. I'm kind of curious to see what it looks like because I don't think that wand is shown at all in the movies. I don't recall it being shown, so I don't even have a clue what it looks like. Um, I do research for these wands. I try not to look at the wand while I'm researching, but it's kind of hard not to look at the pictures when you're researching. Um, no, that like I said, that'd be really cool, Sonoris, if these ones were made of wood. It would give it not authenticity, but more like a real feel to it, like more, I don't know, more quality. Quality. I'm a quality kind of guy. I'm having someone make me a custom one for me too. I wouldn't mind having a custom one because I do have to replace this. But when I went to Universal Studios, they're like $50, and I'm not down for spending $50 on a wand that I just use in the intros of my videos. It's just not something I want to do. For that, I could just get a duplicate mystery wand and just use the mystery wand for my intros, or go outside and get a stick. I don't want to spend $50 on a wand. Um, Molly Rock, what's up? I don't have the mystery wands, but I do have some what I bought on Amazon and House of Spells. So I actually have a wand from House of Spells. Um, it is Dumbledore's wand, not the Elder wand, but Dumbledore's wand. And I don't have that wand on display yet just because technically it's from Fantastic Beasts, where to find them. But his wand is amazing. Dumbledore is like not the other one, but Dumbledore's first one. It's amazing. I love it. I was actually super excited to unbox that wand. Go to wand unboxings again. I unboxed that one. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. Really, yeah, I like all of the wands. Even if I'm like, oh no, this one doesn't do it for me. Like if it's too glossy or something, I don't like it being glossy, but I love all of the wands just because of the feeling it gets. How do you make your own wand? I don't know. You'd have to get with Sonoris on that. I do have you use a wood lathe. I do have one. I've never used it. Um, I don't have time for it. Well, sorry. What's my favorite Harry Potter movie? I think my favorite one would be the Deathly Hallows, and God, it's been so long since I've watched them. I'm trying to reread the book, so I'm kind of making myself not watch them. The Half Blood Prince. I think the Half Blood Prince is probably my favorite one. Because there's a lot going on in there, and that's kind of when the story really, really builds. And the Deathly Hallows, at first I didn't like the Deathly Hallows just because the setting was completely different. The story completely changed. They went from the school to being in the forest for the most part. But then after a while, I started appreciating them more, and they're on my top favorite. Uh, I hope you get both Dumbledore's wands and Grindelwald's wand. I have the Elder wand. I haven't unboxed it yet. I don't think. Um, I'm pretty sure once I unbox the Elder wand, I will do a video with both the Elder wand and Dumbledore's wand. Um, Dumbledore's wand is just amazing. It's amazing, really. Because when you think Dumbledore, like you just think the Elder wand, and you don't really. It never really comes like to question, like, hey, what did his first wand look like? So just to have that wand, it's pretty cool to have that wand, like you didn't really think about it in the first place, and all of a sudden, like here it is, bam, and it's an amazing wand. So, um, yeah, I think I have. No, I don't have Grindelwald's wand. No, I'm trying to. I want to finish unboxing all the Harry Potter things, and I'm still thinking about branching out into Fantastic Beasts. Fantastic Beasts is amazing, but I know there's a lot of controversy going on behind it, um, with the character or the actor behind Grindelwald and everything that went on with that. I'm still going to continue to watch it because I'm a fan of Harry Potter. Um, I try not to get into politics of things. So, a lathe is awesome. Personally, I prefer ones that have something more. Lathe turn ones tend to look too similar to each other if you don't personalize them further. Well, yeah, you could turn them to a point. It's more to shape the wood, get it down to size. But I understand what you're talking about. Kind of like if you were to carve the wand, then you can give it more of a shape just for that wand. Um, yeah. So 45 minutes on a live. This is my longest, guys. My longest live ever. Um, I didn't really think this would turn into a Q&A, but this is kind of neat. um, but yeah, if anybody has any more questions, I'll be glad to answer them. But yeah, my favorite Harry Potter movie, I believe, is what did I say? The Half Blood Prince. That's when Sirius, I think that's when Sirius Black gets kind of introduced, and there's a lot that goes on in that movie, like just a lot. Um, Kind of like the plot thickens. So, do you have any pets? I like to keep it Harry Potter related, but yeah, I do have pets. I have technically three dogs. Mine is the third one. I think Lupin's werewolf design is the best in cinema currently. Are you talking about turning the wand, or are you talking about Lupin's wand in general? Because I think I do have Professor Snape. I have not unboxed Lupin's wand yet, so I think I have his mystery wand version, but I don't go off of what the mystery wand version looks like. Give me one quick second, everybody. Azkaban, third movie. Prisoner of Azkaban. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I like the Prisoner of Azkaban and the Half Blood Prince. Prisoner of Azkaban is really good. But I don't know, my favorites tend to let me get something in the fridge. My favorites tend to change. I wouldn't say quite often, but they do tend to change as time goes on. Because I do appreciate Harry Potter a lot, and but I might not have appreciated before I start appreciating it. And you would think, um, after all this time, one would get less into Harry Potter. How long has it been? 21, 22 years since the first movie came out, since the first book came out? It's pretty crazy. And what you should watch Harry Potter Theory. I've watched a lot of Harry Potter things. I try not to watch too much fan based stuff because um, I don't know. I think even J.K. Rowling kind of like got away, kind of let her creativity branch out a little too much with her theories. But some of it's kind of nice because it kind of talks about what they did before Hogwarts and kind of what they did after Hogwarts. But it's all theory. Um, One thing I wish that they would just continue the Harry Potters, but at the same time, I do feel bad for some of the actors, like Daniel Radcliffe. Like I'm sure they're just tired of talking about it, tired of hearing about it. But I'm one of those people. If you get them all together, hey, you guys want to do another Harry Potter? They might all look different, they might all feel different, but you know what? I'd watch that thing. I'd watch that thing. I know Tom Felton, Draco Malfoy. I'm pretty sure he'd jump at the opportunity to be in another Harry Potter Fantastic Beast or something like that. Um, It'd be kind of nice to have them in Fantastic Beasts, but I think Fantastic Beasts is set before Harry Potter's time. Be kind of cool if they did it the other way around, since Harry Potter came out, or since Fantastic Beasts came out after Harry Potter. If they would have made it like after Harry Potter's time, that would have been a lot cooler because then they could bring some of the characters back. I never really thought about that till just now. I think the fandom is what keeps the Wizarding World alive. Rowling absolutely lost it. Well, I don't want to get too political, but one of the reasons why a lot of people started hating Rollins is because everybody's really opinionated now, and um, she forgot the first rule of being like an actor, like a big face. Keep your opinions about what you think and feel out of it. Keep it professional. And I think she let that professionalism slip a little bit, unfortunately, and it kind of came back and bit her. But as far as like the Harry Potter goes, she's the creator, so she can do what she wants. And if she's still talking about Harry Potter to this day, um, she's indulging her fans, and that she is still part of it after all this time. Um, speaks loads to her. I mean, if it weren't for Harry Potter, nobody would know who J.K. Rowling is. So she's just trying to keep the magic alive, trying to keep us all entertained because Harry Potter, it's over, really. But if we could somehow keep it going, it's not dead for us, right? Like really. Like when I do my unboxings, I unbox, review, and explore. And when I talk about the exploring part, I feel like a lot of people don't appreciate that, or they just don't take the time to watch to the end of the video. They see the unboxing and then they go. Um, but I think an important part of my unboxing is the explore, because I don't just talk about the wand. I explore the character behind the wand, like what the wand means to the character, what the character means to the wand. I try to explain some of their accomplishments so that you can tie the product into the character, so it's not just a product in your face. Like you got to remember, the product is there for a reason. The sword is there for a reason. The wands are there for a reason. The Horcruxes have reasons, meanings behind it. So that's why I try to explore everything, because there's more than just what I'm unboxing. Like, why am I unboxing it? What does it mean? That's a huge part of my videos, and it will never change. Um, Waiting for Hogwarts Legacy. I'm waiting for any type of like anything to come out. Like I had the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find a book. I had the Cursed Child book. Not a lot of people like the Cursed Child, but I liked it. I was a fan of it. I'm a fan of Harry Potter, so it's Harry Potter. Uh, J.K. I can't remember if J.K. Rowling actually wrote the whole entire book. I don't think she did, but it's kind of like this like what if, and they've made plays out of it and everything. Which unfortunately, most of it's in London and Britain. I'm over here in the U.S. and we have Universal Studios, and like some of the stores carry Harry Potter merchandise. So it's the Harry Potter merchandise here is not as prevalent as it is outside of the country. Fantastic Beasts is set before Harry Potter. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, that kind of stinks. It would have been a good way to tie the old characters in with the new Harry Potter. I mean, they still could, but it wouldn't make any sense. My favorite actor in Harry Potter, you know, Bellatrix. God, they're all so good. But I have to say Bellatrix. Like as far as acting, Bellatrix, He Who Must Not Be Named, and and Dolores Umbridge. I don't like her. I don't like her at all. I don't think anybody likes her. But you know what that means? Because nobody likes her, she did her job right. She's not supposed to be liked. And there's not one inkling about her that makes you like her. And that's why I like her. As the actor, she did exactly what she was supposed to do. Dolores Umbridge is probably the best actor in that freaking series. It's crazy how she just Dolores down to the T. Like she did it. She was meant to be hated, and There's not one way that anybody out there can say that, yeah, I like her. She's amazing. No, no. She was amazing at doing what she needed to do. But as a character, she was a terrible person. But as a character, as an actor, she was amazing. Favorite character in Fantastic Beasts. Welcome, Weasley Potter. Potter. Uh, I don't. I'm not sure if I have a favorite character in Fantastic Beasts. You know what? I do. It's the Muggle. I forgot his name. The big guy that they keep erasing his brain. Um, I like him because, oh God, what's his name? Somebody tell me what his name is. It's been so long since I watched this stuff, and my memory is terrible. I can't remember any of their names. I like the main character that wrote Fantastic Beasts. I can't even remember his name. Right? What's his name? What's his name? I don't. I'm not even gonna act like I'm gonna try to remember, but yeah, I like him because he just kind of drifted into these wizards and witches and this whole magical world, and he was able to actually be a part of it. And isn't that what we all want to do? Isn't it that the reason why we all love Harry Potter? Because we want to be a part of it, and he got a chance to be a part of it. And I think, was it after the second movie? I know the rain washed away his memory, but I think it was in the second movie that his memory started coming back of everything. I gotta watch him again. Like I said, I'm trying to read all the books again. Come on, man. I'm trying to read all the books again. I've listened to the audio tapes multiple times, but I've only read them once. Let's see. Hold on. I love Bellatrix's wand. It's an amazing wand. The UK, where I'm from, I know they have so much stuff over there in the UK. It's come on, United States. What are you doing? Needs to be more Harry Potter. Newt Scamander. But who's the other guy? The other guy's not Newt. Newt is the skinnier guy. That is in charge of the beasts, right? Is Newt the big guy? The big guy. He's not Newt, is he? The Muggle is like the audience self-insert character, right? Right? Like the dude's amazing. Jacob, yeah, him. The dude, like he's who we all wish we could be. Jacob, yeah, that's him. Yes, yeah. If we could just find a witch or wizard and just have them take us under our wing and bring us into that world, like it's like a whole new world of problems, but at the same time, it's like you could probably fix your problems and you could relax more and enjoy more, and like I don't know, we're just stuck here like magicless and helpless at sometimes, and I'm sure it's not. If you're a witch or wizard, you probably got the same problems we have. You probably got more problems because you got other stuff to deal with. But yeah, he's definitely earned it. I'm sure that's what most of us would do. What we needed to do to, keep the wizarding community going, keep it a secret if we need to. Well, I mean, come on. I probably wouldn't go around to everyone blabbing, "Oh my God, I met this witch and wizard." No, not if it's something that's to be shunned upon. But not all witches and wizards are created equal. That's the joy of it. And I'm just talking about Harry Potter right now. So Harry Potter's version of magic is way different than like Narnia and Star Wars and Mistborn and stuff like that. It's completely different from that. But I think one of the reasons why I like Harry Potter so much is because the magic in it is practical. It's practical magic. It's not all dark and out in the middle of nowhere storing some potions or all fighting and I'm going to kill you because I don't like you. It's not that kind of magic. It's more of a simplistic magic. They still go to school, they still learn, they still have kids. They're like normal people, except they're just wizards and they witches and they live a lot longer. Not a lot longer, right? Because I think it was who the Sorcerer's Stone, Nicholas Flamel. I think he was only like 150, right? Or maybe he was 250. He was pretty old, but it was only because he had the Sorcerer's Stone. Like they seemed like their lifespan was like mid hundreds. So they're not eternal or anything like that. So it's more practical. I'm like, give Jacob magic. He deserved it. Well, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of Jacob being a muggle and, having to, because he possesses great ability still and he's able to help. And I kind of like the idea of him being a muggle. I don't know if he will get magical powers, but I like the idea of him being a muggle, though. I think I'd like him, like them to leave him like that. Right. Oh, I was so disappointed. It was supposed to. When did the second one come out? Like 2018. It was supposed to come out like a year and a half later, or a year late. I think a year and a half or 2 years later. I think they're coming out like every other year. It's been like 3 or 4 years. And is it supposed to come out this year? Because I'd love to watch it. Yeah, I can't wait either. I mean, it's different from Harry Potter, but it's like it's basically still Harry Potter. It's still practical and might be a little bit more complex, complicated things going on, but you know, because um, because of Grindelwald and everything. But now there's that big old controversy in it with Johnny Depp and everything. So I'm still going to watch it. Like I said, I'm a fan of the franchise. I'm a fan of Harry Potter. And Fantastic Beasts branches off of Harry Potter. It's either whimsical or extremely deep. Yeah. I think the Patronus and the Dementors concept are genius at some point with persistent depressive disorder. Right? Yeah. So the Dementors, like I struggle with depression, anxiety, paranoia. I have ADD. I got a plethora of things going on in my head. And I have my own gym with two Dementors hanging in it. So the gym is my happy place, but I have two Dementors in there. I know it makes no sense. But I have a bunch of little mini Dementors, and I'm going to hang up above my display case somehow. And the Patronuses, speaking of Patronuses, the next one, Harry Potter 1 set I'm unboxing, are the Patronus set. So I'm pretty happy to get into those. I read something about the third Fantastic Beasts movie yesterday, then I stopped reading it as I didn't understand what it said. It's supposed to be this year. I sure hope it's this year. Even if I can't go to the movie theaters to watch it, I don't really care if I go to the movie theaters or not. Um, the one thing I will say about the movie theaters, before I moved here, the theater that was down the road from me started playing Harry Potter like once a year, I think like right around Christmas or right before Christmas. And I go to the theater, it's not like packed like I expect it to be. But I'm sitting there watching it on this big screen TV, right? And it's amazing. But that's the one time that I sat there and was watching Harry Potter and thought, I could see how this is boring to a lot of people. Like, I'm a fan of Harry Potter, but if you're not a fan of Harry Potter, I can see how it's boring. And I didn't realize that's why I saw it on the big screen. Because, the big screen, you're used to like action and, a lot of things happening. And it's just not like that in Harry Potter. Like I said, Harry Potter is practical. People that aren't fans of Harry Potter, I expect, like, I don't know, maybe they expect something more out of it. My favorite wand, we talked about this earlier, but my favorite wand, He Who Must Not Be Named. I know, he's the worst wizard of all, but I like him. I like him, and I like his wand. Let's see. Hi, Reaction Gaming. What's up? Welcome to this live that went on way longer than I expected it to. My battery is at 49%. So I'll give it till it gets lower or until people come home. I don't like making videos when people are walking around. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I left off. I bought something from Primark. What is it to do with Fantastic Beasts? And it said on the label Harry Potter. I never heard of Primark. Primark. Is that like an authentic dealer? Authentic replica? I never heard of Primark. Isn't it? What did you buy? I'm kind of confused. So you bought something that had to do with Fantastic Beasts, but it said Harry Potter on it? The mentors are literally depression. The Patronus is the light hang out, right? So yeah, I can't exactly hang up Patronuses because one, I wouldn't know how to make it, and two, it'd probably look like a ghost. But I don't know, I'm weird. I like skulls. So the Dementors to me, basically, I got I just call them Dementors, but they're like the little hooded things you buy like at the dollar store or something around Halloween. I bought those. I spray painted their face. I made them look a little darker, and I hung them up. They look exactly like the Mentors. Spray painted their hands so that they're black. Um, I just really like that style. I don't know what it is. It's nothing to do with depression for me. I just like it. But I know the symbolism behind the Mentors. Um, the least favorite one. There's a question. The least favorite one. I don't think I can answer that yet. I haven't unboxed all of them. Okay. So looking at the ones I have, I'd say Narcissa. The one just looks stupid to me. It. I don't know why they would make Lucius's wand with a metal head on it, and then make Narcissa's wand and try to make it look like Lucius's wand, but it's all resin. It looks cheap. It looks cheap to me, and I don't like it. It looks terrible. It doesn't feel very comfortable. Um, it looks fake. I mean, I know it's fake, but I don't know. I don't like it. Narcissa, the wand, get the wand. I'm not telling you not to get the wand, but get the wand. It's Harry Potter. It's amazing. But as far as like, do I like the wand itself? No, I don't. I don't like that wand. Primark is an English clothes shop. One has lots of different fandoms. Yeah, I don't really buy the clothes. I wouldn't mind having more Harry Potter shirts. Really, I have two Harry Potter shirts that I bought at Walmart, and one of them is like the Deathly Hallows symbol, but it's like a shirt itself is like gray and white. And when I wear it on camera, it looks like I'm pixels from a TV station that doesn't come in. It looks terrible. So I don't even know where that shirt is. I don't really wear it. It just looks cheap. The other one is the Hogwarts shirt. But I wouldn't mind having more shirts. I actually do want more shirts. They're just hard to find. I try to find them in the stores, and usually they're like size small or something. If I find them, I'm an extra large. Um, Yeah, Slughorn's a close second. Not not a fan of his wand. It has nothing to do with the squigglies. It's just that's another ugly one. But Narcissa's wand, I kind of expected something more out of her wand. But yeah, Narcissa and Slughorn's wand. So far, I'm not digging them. But I have like 40 more wands from the Nova Collection ton box. Trying to take my time with them. Um, because this stuff is expensive to buy. So I'm trying to take my time, but I do want to hurry up and get them in here already. But like I say, unboxing them makes me appreciate them a little bit more. I would give you an owl Patronus. Not sure why, or not sure which species. Yeah, a lot of people see me and oh, you like Harry Potter, huh, Hagrid? Oh, how clever, because I have a beard. Um, I do like Hagrid, but it's not a real clever remark. I don't see this fly. Just get out of here. Geeks Gear sells Harry Potter shirts. Geeks Gear is a Harry Potter monthly subscription box. You know, I've thought about getting the monthly boxes, but I, I I just can't justify having a monthly payment on something that's solely for pleasure. I just can't. I can't do it. I'm not the type of person like buying this Harry Potter stuff makes me feel extremely guilty because I'm not getting any real like I could be spending the money on bills or something really important, but instead I'm buying basically toys. I mean, I don't think I could justify a monthly box. I don't know. I want it, um, but I think I opened up like one of the Harry Potter craft boxes from Walmart and was pretty disappointed about what was inside of it. So I'm kind of weary to get the subscription boxes from anywhere else because, like I say, I like to collect specific things. Um, yeah, it would be practical to me, and I can't justify it. Um, which trio, golden or silver trio? So I'm assuming by silver trio you mean Malfoy and his Goonies. Well, of course, the golden trio. I never really liked Crab or Goyle. That to me, they just didn't really. Yeah, the thing doesn't want to land anywhere today. I mean, today they Crab and Goyle never really brought anything to the table besides them being Malfoy's Goonies. Just didn't do it. They must have just stood around and I don't know. They didn't do much. The one time they did anything, um, they're cowards, and one of them died. So, uh, no, Silver, Luna, Neville, and Jenny. I'd say the Golden Trio, um, just because that's what it's all based around. But Luna, Neville, and Jenny, they're amazing. Luna's actually one of my favorite characters. Um, and Neville, the klutz turned hero at the end, and Jenny. The movies don't do her any justice, really. She's explained and talked about a lot more in the books. But I do like the Silver Trio. Um, I really like Luna. I don't know why I like Luna so much. Um, but yeah. Do you have an autograph card? No, I don't have any cards. I thought about collecting the cards, but there's so many. There's so many of them. There's like if I want to collect something Harry Potter and I don't feel like I can collect the whole thing, like it might be too expensive, there's too much to it, or like these Professor Series ones kind of jumped in a little late to try to collect them. I'm probably not going to collect them. This stuff is really expensive, guys. It's not cheap to be a collector, and there's a lot to being a collector. Like you see, I made this case. This is like I think it's like a 50 or 70 pound case. So when you collect, not only do you have to buy the stuff you're collecting, but you have to protect it. And to protect it, sometimes it's more expensive than buying the collection to begin with. Like this right here on my wall, I don't like it right there. I love it right there, but it's not protected in any way. It can get walked into, or it can get grease on it, or it can get dusty, or it can get water damage being right there. So protecting him is a big, big responsibility. The one that died in the movies was actually Blaze. Yeah, because I think the one that played Goyle wound up getting a DUI and got pulled out of the movies. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think there was a couple of characters that got replaced, but I mean, you can't. take it to heart because life happens. We all got to remember there's life out there. People make mistakes, and you know, I, I could understand why they would pull them out because they don't want that type of person to represent like, oh, they got a DUI, but they're still famous actors, so they're kind of supporting that. Well, they're not supporting it, so God, they're very expensive. I think these Nova Collection wands, they're like, depending on if you get regular Nova Collection or Ollivanders, there's like a $10 difference between them, like between $30 and $40 or something like that. And like some of the stuff is multiple hundreds of dollars, and some of it's really cheap. Um, but you got to protect it. Protecting it's expensive. Like I made this wall display case. Prices of wood out here in the United States are outrageous, and that cost an arm and a leg to make. I made it all custom. I stained it. I actually have videos. Harry Potter DIY custom shelf, something like that. Um, they don't have a lot of views because it's not really what I do, but I do show how I made them and like step by step kind of. I'm really proud of it, really, honestly. I'm not sure if I don't think I made a video like putting the doors on, but it's a display case. I kind of wish I would have made it lighter because it's kind of hard to see the stuff in it, but oh well. I like dark colors. Blaze. Yeah, Blaze was more put together than like Crab and Goyle. But Crab and Goyle together didn't really do it for me. I made an OC original character in a role play whose first name was Blaze. Since then, I wrote many more out of his family tree. Well, that's cool. I wish there was somehow you could share it. I'll put this out there. I don't have a lot of people watching, and I don't expect anybody to go back to this live and watch it. But for you guys that are watching, I'm very particular what I collect. But if you think you have something that would fit this channel, if you regularly, sorry, I moved my computer again, but if you regularly watch this channel and think, hey, this might be something, hit me up. We'll work something out. Generally, you would send me whatever it is you want me to put on my channel, and I'll put it on my channel, and I'll basically promote you. It'll be a paid promotional video. I'm not being paid, but you're sending me the product, and then I'm putting it on my channel to unbox, explore, and review. But if you think it would fit my channel, hit me up, and we'll see what we can do. As long as it's Harry Potter. If it's not Harry Potter related, it won't go on the page. But yeah. But that's just something to put out there, something new I'm kind of dabbling with. It's really hard to get viewers. Not everybody likes Harry Potter, and I'm late to the Harry Potter YouTube game. I'm like 20 years late. So but I still want to do it, even if I don't get a lot of people. I have ADD. It's something for me to do. I enjoy doing it. I like to share the magic with everybody. Like I said, it helps me appreciate everything. 1 second. I'm going to send a text message. Where's it at? Let me know when you guys are on your way home. Even made a digital painting of this one. Yeah, like I said, if you guys think something might fit my channel, unbox, review, and explore. Hit me up somehow. I have my Instagram. If you go to my homepage, my Instagram link is right there. You can message me on Instagram. Or you can just put it in the comment. Yeah, I mean, something I'm passionate about. If I'm able to go out and buy some Harry Potter stuff, which I can't do all the time, like buying these mystery wands is a stretch. But I found out about these wands and I said, hey, I got to make a quick stop to Walmart real quick. And I went online and it said out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. It's like, well, let me just see for myself. And there was a box there that had 8 or 9. Hopefully it had 9. I think there was 8. I can't remember. But I just picked up the box and left. I bought it. I didn't run out with it. But yeah. Whew, it's been a while since I've talked for an hour and 20 minutes. I'm going to lose my voice at the end of the day. Believe it or not, I'm not a very big talker. Maybe it'll be fun if you do a giveaway. I've thought about that, but I don't have enough. I don't have enough following to justify a giveaway. I do have a 6-year-old, so generally anything I don't want, I give to him. But for the most part, I prefer to have duplicates, um, especially if it's something in a package. I have these up here, the Mattel dolls, and for a minute, at one of my Walmarts before I moved, they went on sale. They were like $4. So I bought the ones I wanted duplicates of, and then I just couldn't find them anymore. So I don't have duplicates of all of them, but I do like the duplicates because I can keep the one in the box, go on here, unbox the other one, and set it right in front of the box. Because you're always going to get that one person, hey, like, can I take it out of the box or touch it? No. But hey, this one's unboxed. You can touch it, do whatever you want with it. Just don't break it. So I do like to have duplicates. It depends on what it is. If it's like a $300 thing that I bought, I'm not going to get it. It's just not. Nope. No duplicates will happen unless I buy a used one. But even the used ones are going to be too expensive to justify getting a duplicate. Gonna hop off. It was great seeing you live. Keep it up. Yeah. I didn't expect this live to. I just was doing an unboxing of the mystery one, so I don't know what I'm gonna title this. Yeah, good talking to you too, Sonoris. I'll be posting a video today. It's 4 o'clock where I am, 4 p.m. So I still got to edit it and put it up, but I unboxed 2 more mystery wands because I thought they were the last 2 of the set. But been here for a while, so does anybody have any questions? Let me know in the chat. If not, I'm going to hop off. It's been an hour, 20 minutes. I can't believe I've talked this long. I live in Europe or Europa? I don't know. So it's 1 a.m. Oh, shit. Shoot. Wow. Well, thanks for being up at 1 o'clock and watching me. I know a lot of my viewers are from out of country. So I do appreciate you watching. That's one of the reasons why I post videos late at night. I think a lot of people that view my videos are up late at night, or when I'm posting late at night, they're just getting up. So if y'all got more questions, go ahead and ask. I'll wait another couple minutes, see if anybody says anything. It is not a lot of Harry Potter YouTube. No, there is. There's only one of them I watch. The other ones I was watching because I was just trying to see what the product looked like. Some of them have really amazing backgrounds. This is the background I have. Some of them have better camera effects. I do need to get a better editor. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've watched some of the YouTubers and I thought, wow, this is great. And I've watched some of them that have like a lot of views, and I'm like, how does this have a lot of views and mine doesn't? I do put a lot of work into it, and I know my intros get a little redundant, but it's just what I do. Why, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I could maybe get more views if I did something different, but it's just the way I do it. And I'd rather find the people that like the way I do it. I don't want to appease to anybody else's like, hey, you should do it this way. Like, do it the way I do it. And if you don't like it, then that sucks. I'd rather you like it. But uh, this live wasn't even planned. I have no idea when the next live will be. They're just kind of random. Usually, I was doing the lives to unbox the mystery ones, but I do want to make those videos really. I only did this one because, like I said, I thought I'd already unboxed all the mystery ones that I had of that series. And then I found another one, so I was like, "Oh, let me just jump on live." Because, but yeah, they're definitely not planned. But maybe the next one I won't come on here with an intent of unboxing something. Maybe I'll just come on here and talk to everybody. 'Cause this is kind of nice. I mean, there's not a lot of people on here, but one day maybe I'll have a lot of people. Might take a long time, longer than I want. Some days I want to give up. Some days I don't want to do this. Some days I really want to do this, and some days when I really want to do this, I get on here and start, and then I don't want to do it. Um, it's depends on the time of day, really, because usually got to wait till everybody goes to bed, and depending on what time that is, if it's too late, I just don't want to do it anymore, no matter how excited I was. Um, there's a lot of research and everything that goes into it. Not a lot, but there's enough research that goes into it that makes me tired. Yeah, I'll definitely try to do it more often. But I think I'm going to jump off of here. Questions kind of died down. Thanks everybody for watching. Um, thanks for the questions. Um, the more I unbox, the more I can show off, the more I can compare live, and the more we can talk about. But yeah, thank you all for watching. It's not a lot of you, but one is better than zero, and at the most, I think we had 6 people watching. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell button. If you hit that bell button, what happens is every time I put up a video, you get a notification. Hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss anything. There's a lot that I do. There's wand unboxings, Horcrux unboxings, House Treasure unboxings, Mattel doll unboxings. There's wand comparisons. There's wand sets. Yeah. So just if anybody has any more questions, drop them down now because I just seen somebody else popped in here. If not, I'm going to take off. Hey, Noah, you want to say anything to anybody? I think my son's awake. I see him rocking. Noah, are you awake? Hello, Noah. Noah! I'm going to get off the computer now if you want to say hi. I'm going to turn it off. Well, guess he's a little gun shy, so I'll give you guys another 3 minutes if you want to ask me anything. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of sit here and wait. Noah! I think he might have fell back asleep. Well, actually, we'll go ahead and end it. Like I said, thank you everybody for watching this, and just hit that subscribe button and bell button. I don't know when I'm going to go live. I honestly don't. This was off of a whim. So if you hit that bell button and I go live, ding, it'll pop right up and you'll jump right in. So see you next time, everybody. Thank you for watching. Oh, wait. Knox!